Hi y'all, this is Elaine from Slane's ASMR, and you are now watching Crow Bro.
What up, guys? This is Toon Rami, and you're watching Crow Bro.
How's it going, guys? It's your buddy Crow Bro here, and welcome back to some more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, so in case you have been able to notice, maybe you have by the intro, maybe you have not, I'm not exactly 100%. And what I mean by that is, if we look at the time, it is 4:22. But that's not in the afternoon, that is 4:22 in the morning. And that is because, long story short, been dealing with a lot of stuff. The banners came out specifically today as I'm filming this. And so we can see what banners they are. Yep, the new LRs have been released. Obviously, the new banners came out. These are the banners that I've been talking about. It obviously says it in the title. These banners came out tonight. And because I haven't really slept, I figured I might as well summon on the banners, right? We do have the discounted multis. I don't know if JP has them. I haven't really been able to check. I know Global does have them. We have a 35, 40, 45. And as you can see, the new LRs have been released. First off, we have the STR Vegeta, which, I mean, let's just look at can we appreciate this? Like, I'm just going to say this right now. This is a gorgeous card. It really is. However, as much as I want this card, I really want this card, by the way. Out of the two cards, this is the one I want the most. But personally for me, in terms of design-wise, I don't know why, but the Gotenks looks a lot better. If we take a look, I don't know why, but the Gotenks looks so much better in terms of its art. Like, it looks like they spent so much time on it. Like, look how gorgeous they made him look. And then we go back and we look at the Vegito, and I mean, the Vegito's cool. No, that's not the right Vegeta, but the Vegito's cool. But like, there's a certain kind of flair that I feel is just missing with this card. Like, the Gotenks look so badass, but then we look at the Vegito, and it's alright. I mean, it's good, but you know, it could have been so much better. But regardless, we're definitely going to go into the multis. Depending on how much time we have left, will be whether or not we make this in just two separate videos, or it's going to be a video alone. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do both. I'm going to do both of the rounds in this one video. So without further ado, let's start off. I'm only going to do 3 multis on each banner. We're going to do 3 here and then 3 over there. 3 here, 3 over there. 3 on the Vegito banner and 3 on the Gotenks banner. Only because those are the ones that are discounted, and I'm only going to do the discounted multis. I've said this from the very beginning. So, with the first multi, let's see what we get. The units in itself, the units on the banners, you can sense how tired I am, by the way. I'm really trying to have decent weight conversation, but I have not slept. And we all know that when it comes to my commentary, when I focus on the game commentary, when I really try to be in-depth and talk technical, I suck. Okay? We all know that I can't survive talking game strategy and game details when it comes to Dokkan. My commentary shines at its best when I just get down to it, it's grimy, and it's personal. And I have not slept, okay? I believe that is AGL Bojack? That's AGL Bojack, and that's a guaranteed. So far, not looking too hot, guys. We got coins. I'm happy. I'm happy we got coins. But yeah, I have not slept. And to be honest, I don't think I've slept for a couple... I see Yamcha. Every time that I see Yamcha with Vegeta, there's a sliver of hope that there's going to be a fusion, but it didn't happen, so my heart is kind of sad. Ooh, we got a certain nickname kind of guy, which I don't feel like saying right now. But anyway, as I was saying, I haven't gotten a lot of sleep lately, and I don't know if if I haven't been able to get a lot of sleep because I've been thinking a lot about stuff. And one of those things that I've been thinking about a lot is, surprise, surprise, I got myself a new job. And I'm working in fast food right now. I'm working at a restaurant that's called Rising Cane's. It is a primarily chicken finger based restaurant, and they tend to only sell about 4 items on the menu. Usually, you get chicken fingers, toast, fries, and coleslaw, and that's pretty much about it. That's literally all they sell. It is a very simplistic menu, and when you think about it, that is, I believe, the physical Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. We're on our last multi, and depending on how many stones I have left over, will determine whether or not I go back in. I don't think I will, but we'll leave it at that. But like I said, yeah, it's pretty much a very simplistic menu. And you would think having a very ooh, Vegeta again, but it's Tien. That's definitely not a fusion. Darn. So unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to walk away with the Vegeta, which is fine. It's not expected that we're going to walk away with the brand new unit right when we're summoning for the first time. But yeah, like I keep saying, because I keep getting distracted by Dokkan, it's a very simplistic menu, and you would think, oh, it's only 4 items on your menu. That should make it really easy to work there. Not exactly. The restaurant in itself has a very, very, very high quality reputation, and even though it is a very simplistic restaurant in terms of its menu, it makes up for in quality, and that quality is seen. I, at least as I've started, have been working the lunch shift, which is 9 a.m. to about 2:30 p.m. And while working there, what's really interesting about... Ooh, that's a dupe for my Paragus. That's probably the only card we're going to walk away that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to be... Ooh, we got a free multi. Okay, we're getting a 4th multi. As everyone knows, I love the free multis. Krillin by himself. For those of you wondering, that is definitely that. I don't think that. For those of you wondering, that squeal was me. Second off, Omner, if you're watching this, I do have my inhaler. I will take it after this video. First off, I love how I'm talking about my restaurant where I'm working at, and I get a Zeno. That is my first Zeno on screen. The only other time I got Zeno was when I told you guys that I pulled the Spirit Bomb Super Saiyan Goku off of a single, off camera. First off, that's a brand new unit. The Int Super Saiyan 2 Goku, that is the first time I've ever pulled it. And there they are. Oh my god. I know it's really late. It's 4:30 in the effing morning. And I told myself I shouldn't be summoning this early, but part of me, there was a part of me that kept telling me I really needed to summon right now. I don't know why, but there was a part of me that kept saying, do you need to summon right now? And apparently that's why. The Vegeta was the one unit that I wanted from the banner. Don't get me wrong, the Gotenks is an absolutely beautifully designed card, and I would love to pull the Gotenks, which we're going to summon for right now in attempts. But I wanted the Vegeta because I am able to use the Vegeta so much more than the Gotenks. We got Vegeta! Not only did we get a dupe for my Paragus, which in of itself is definitely a benefit because he is a support unit for the Pure Saiyans team, but we pulled the Int Super Saiyan 2 Goku, which now I finally can run him alongside my Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and we just pulled a new LR. At this point, I'm okay with just skimming through this entire AGL cell. Okay, I'm low-key okay with just skimming through these entire 4 multis because I really don't think we're gonna pull Krillin. Oh, Oh, Krillin, you got me feeling a certain way, man. You got me feeling a certain way, and then Trunks showed up, and it might have ruined it, but oh my god. Why is it? And for those of you that have been watching my videos consistently, why is it that when I get distracted and start talking about my personal life and I get into detail, then Dokkan's like, you know what? We'll get you what you want. Here I am just talking about how like the restaurant that I'm working in, the menu's really simplistic, but the food is very high quality, and I was gonna explain what kind of environment it is when we're working there, and then boom, Zeno. But I probably should get back to that because I really need to finish that point because it's gonna bother me if I don't finish that point. As I'm saying, it is a very simplistic menu, but it makes up for it in quality, and because the restaurant, you know, where I work, Raising Cane's, makes up for it in quality. Oftentimes during the lunch rush, it gets really busy, and I mean really busy. I believe Vegeta and Krillin? That's a rainbow. Okay. I think the first day that I worked there, I mean, I started working on a Thursday. Keep in mind, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the worst days because obviously that's the weekend. The final day of the week, people often like to eat fast food more on those days, so it gets heavier. But even on Thursday, in the middle of the week, when it would theoretically be busy, I kid you not, people love this restaurant so much so to the point where my first day when I walked out and was headed home, not only was there like 6 cars in the drive-thru, they were lined up outside the drive-thru, and I did a rough count. I didn't specifically do a count, but I did a really rough count of how many cars were actually there trying to order through the drive-thru. And I think after the main section of the drive-thru, which is like 6 or 7 cars, you would look back and there's like at least 20 or 30 cars lined up just for this restaurant. It is that good of quality. And the thing is, I don't actually even know if it's that good of quality because I work there, but I haven't actually even eaten there. But, you know, if you look at the numbers and you look at how many people are actually there, it's apparently really good quality. So eventually one of these days I will try what I'm actually making because I'm making it Goku by himself. And the Super Saiyan. Okay. I mean, I know. We're probably not going to walk away with the blue tanks and it's fine. We got our Vegeta and that's what we wanted most. But like I said, it is a very top... I don't want to say top quality fast food restaurant, but if you look at the numbers pretty much day to day on how much people actually go there, it pretty much is. You know, it's definitely better than the last job that I talked to you guys about because it wasn't necessarily the best position because of certain people that work there, just saying that. But it is definitely a better working job. Sure, it's fast food, sure, it's going to be stressful. But I like the fact that in working there, you can still be yourself. And it happens too often where you work somewhere and you have to kind of force yourself to be not yourself in order to comply with what the management wants. Frost, I believe that is my third dupe. But there, so long as you can be absolutely yourself, and if you find a way to make yourself faster and work hard and be dedicated, that's all they want. You can absolutely be yourself. You can joke around and stuff like that. It is a very, very friendly environment. And you don't really see that a lot. At least in today's world when it comes to jobs. And that's, I guess, pretty much all I have to say, considering we just did all of the multis and we ended up walking away with the Vegito. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I think I'm changing my outro just a little bit. Why? Because I really want to try something. You guys can let me know in the comments if you like this. If you don't like this, I will go back to my old outro. But in case I don't see ya,
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
thanks for watching.